Hey, what's up? This is Hunt Squares, part whatever.
This is Trevor.
What the hell? We're just cruising, we're talking, just talking shit, basically breaking down simple forms of the game. Fucking with squares, again, hunting squares, proper way to handle fucking busters and all that shit.
We should talk about bitch politics, though.
That's right, yeah, bitch. What are bitch politics?
Basically, whatever a bitch uses to, like, a bitch's nature, actually. What should I say? Am I right?
Yeah, no, totally. It's bitches use those politics to control their environment. Same thing with hoe politics, but that's in the bedroom shit. You know, doing hoe shit, fucking cheating on dudes. You know, that's all hoe politics. Bitch politics is like, I'm the woman. I make the fucking rules because I have the vagina. You need to listen to me because I'm fucking blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck up.
Playing the victim.
Yeah, playing the victim. All that bullshit. Bitch politics.
Every bitch will use it. At one point, you will always find out that every bitch has bitch politics, and it goes with them in every way.
That's the degree of crazy. All bitches are crazy. Rule number one, all bitches are crazy. And the degree of craziness depends on what type of bitch and hoe politics are. The brackish behavior, which means brackish is a term for a brackish female doesn't understand love. Their normalcy is chaos. So whenever they're put in a loving environment, they have to create chaos in order to feel normal. So, in the context of hoe or bitch politics, that is like, for instance, if you're in a marriage and your bitch get out of pocket, she says, I want a divorce. That's some bitch politics. She's trying to control the situation because she knows she's wrong, and the fucking final out is, oh, we're getting a divorce. And the man's response should be, get the fucking papers and I'm signing that shit, because I'm gonna go fucking do my hoe shit like I used to do. Or excuse me, my pimp shit like I used to do. Because I ain't gonna put up with some nonsense. Some bitch politics.
Exactly, that's right, that's real as fuck. Like, my buddy at work, we'll leave names out, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so my buddy at work, and his bitch, she was a lesbian in the past. She just can't make up her fucking mind about what she wants. She's always playing this game with him, like, I don't know what I want, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. You don't really treat me right, and all this stuff. This dude's he treats her right. He buys her presents all the time. He fucking buys her ring. She loses the fucking ring, so he buys her another one, you know what I mean? He fucking buys her bed sheets because she wants new bed sheets. He realizes that they're getting a little old and raggedy and sees that she's been noticing looking at bed sheets. Buys her fucking bed sheets for Christmas, all this shit. Takes her out for an expensive-ass dinner, and this bitch still says he doesn't treat her right.
See, that's all bitch politics right there. He's too much of a nice guy.
Exactly. So she's all testing him and making him be like, all right, well, okay, let's see how nice of a guy he really is. You know what I mean? What can I push him to the limit? Let me cheat on him a couple times. All right, he let me do that. All right, what else can I fucking do?
Right. And all men know that nice guys finish last. Good guys finish last too, nigga. So don't get that fucking shit twisted. If you're nice, you need to change it up. Because all bitches love assholes. That's just what it is.
Drunk man.
So then what else happened to the dude? He got cheated on, what'd you say, 5 times?
Yeah, 5. Well, they broke up 5 different times, and then 5 different times she cheated on him with like 2 dudes each time. So that's like 10 dudes total.
But what sucks about being a nice guy is you take a motherfucking bitch back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, oh, I love her. Your idea of love is flawed because of the way we see in the media. Fucking those dumbass girl fucking movies. Their reason chick flicks are fucking a movie because that's not real life.
Exactly, fairy tales.
Yeah. Like, a bitch wants a knight in shining armor. I understand that. But at the same sense, a knight in shining armor is still fucking imperfect. You're gonna kill people. So therefore, he ain't perfect.
Yeah.
Ain't no one perfect. But it doesn't mean you don't strive for perfection. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. When motherfuckers stop trying to do better, they're actually doing better. They just tried. You just staying stagnant.
Yeah, we were getting, stagnant is not good. You gotta flow.
Yep.
And that's what fucking douchebags doing. Fucking, you know.
What's douchebag you talking about?
The fucking,
oh, yeah, that nigga. Okay, peep game. We have family in a situation where they don't want to admit that the person they're with is a piece of shit. They know wholeheartedly that person they're with is a piece of shit because they're one of the exceptions to the rules. However, they get their mind twisted because when a female gets fucked properly, they release a hormone called oxytocin that makes them feel of love. And whenever assholes, and when a female gets with an asshole is normally good in bed. You can twist the bitch's back out, and she fucking loses the logic and just caught up with emotion. That's the difference between a man and a woman. A man is able to have 10 bitches at once, 10 bitches all day, fucking every day, whatever. You know what I mean? As many bitches as possible, because we don't have that fucking, that emotion of fucking, oh, I gotta feel connected to a man because he knocked it out. Nah, fuck all that. Women, however, they have that emotion because they have room made inside of them. That's why it's more intimate, it's more emotional for them to get, you know, fucked. If you will, keep it real, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They get fucked. They have a place inside of them for a man to put his penis. Yeah. So there is something submissive about that. There's something more emotional attachment provided. With a man, he gets the stick. That's why when it comes to daughters, you gotta worry about all these other dicks, but when it comes to a son, you gotta worry about one dick.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, true that.
So yeah, in the aspect of a game, the game of a man and a woman, yeah, the reason why a fucking man doesn't feel the need to connect is because he's able to splash off until he's 90s, and there's no fucking emotional connection to a bitch or a female, because it lacks. Men are fucking have the logic, women have the emotion. Very plain and simple. It doesn't mean a man can't understand emotions. It just means that when it comes down to fucking mini hoes, it's part of our DNA. It's the nature of a man. And every man knows you can't control nature, but it's a choice. That's when it comes down to all that human behavior. It's a choice about cheating. And if you're a real man and you found your ride or die, you know that it's not cool to hurt feelings, you're not going to cheat. You're not going to do dirt behind the ride or die. So for the family member that is dealing with the motherfucking buster, please open your eyes and realize that the motherfucker is a piece of shit, just using that love that you're giving him for his own selfish reasons, because he still hurt himself. You look at his background, I bet he got abused, some bullshit, seen his mama get abused, or maybe he doesn't know what the fucking man is because his dad walked out, some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't fault niggas for fucking not having a dad, but I fault motherfuckers for hurting my family, and that's when shit needs to stop.
Exactly.
But anyways, yeah, I feel bad for Trevor because once again, like when it comes to fucking family in general, they don't realize how they affect others in the family. Like, I'll put it in a situation when I was a kid. I would internalize the drama within the household as my fault because I didn't know how to articulate my words and speak to the people causing the problem because I was too young to speak, or didn't know how to speak proper, because if I did, I would become violent because of the anger, the aggression. But now I turn that aggression into passion because I learned how to speak proper. Yeah, not all the time, but it's so fucking basic that motherfuckers understand where I'm coming from. They understand that real motherfucker has something to say. You know what I mean?
Been through some shit. Seen some shit.
Thank you. And it has nothing to do with that I'm better. It has nothing to do about that. It's just I don't want people to get got. Got twice with my ex-baby mama and an ex-divorce. You know what I mean? Only once each time with two different bitches. So yeah, lost half of everything in both times. So that's me getting got twice. And that's part of the game. But I was always mad at bitches. Always a bitch's fault because off that new age bullshit of yeah, it's always it's both parties' fault. Nah, hunter and the gatherer, in order for the species to survive, it's always the man's fault. The rules today just means I have to tweak them, so if the species, which is the marriage, dies, it's my fault. So this is my third time playing house, and now I ain't gonna fuck up. That's all I'm saying. So I'm trying to peep Trevor up so he knows what to look out. So he understands the proper way of hunting, proper way of dealing with fucking squares, just fucking not getting got.
Exactly. I'm learning though. Learning.
He's on point. He's fucking doing good.
Glad to hear that, because I went through the same shit what you did, like just thinking everything's about me, like taking my dad's stress on, like because he's stressing about me, wondering if I'm doing good. So then I'm thinking like, oh shit, I'm fucking making my dad stress super hard because of fucking me. So it's my fault that my dad's stressing. It's my fault that my fucking mom's stressing too because my dad's stressing. You know what I mean? So you're just like, fuck this shit. I want to get out of here. You know? And they're like, no, what the fuck? It's all communication. When you come down to it, communication is key. You have to get that. You have to let everybody know what's going on and what's on your mind.
Yep. And that's all part of hunting. Whenever you have a feeling of of actually getting stepped on from a hater, you need to let the hater know, hey, this is not okay. It's not reasonable that you're gonna fucking act like an asshole, because if you do, I can be the bigger asshole. You know what I mean? But then it comes down to when it's appropriate. Because if it's at work and the motherfucker tries to power check you, then obviously it's not appropriate to get out of pocket at work, because you end up losing your job. And everybody knows you need a job to get that green for Rome to survive. Because that's what it is. Rome, nigga. Once you step out of the house, you in Rome. You gotta follow policy, follow laws, all the fucking dumb shit that doesn't make sense, the gray area, you have to follow. That's just what it is. And then once you know, though, however, once you know the rules, you can kind of break them or tweak them the way you need. Because fucking policy is fucking so bullshit.
Oh my god, policy is so backwards. You need money, you need a degree, you need this, you need that. You don't need shit but yourself.
When it comes down to it, yeah, you don't need shit but yourself. But as you get older, like, you know, whenever you have kids, then it's not about you.
Yeah, it's not
and
about you.
That's that beautiful thing about you. You know that shit.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I'm taking, like I said, I take others' experiences and as my own, and I learn from them.
Yep. And that's, go ahead.
Because they're not just telling that story just to tell it, telling them you because they've learned a lesson from it.
Exactly. And that's what it's about. That's why chaos is what keeps everybody, or what connects everybody. Through chaos comes fucking connection, because of learning how to do chaos anymore, how to stop the fucking cycle of chaos. And in the past of Lao Tzu, Confucius, and all that shit, they say suffering. Buddha, they say suffering is what connects everybody, and basically chaos is part of suffering. You know what I mean? And through my trials and tribulations, through other people's trials and tribulations who have the knowledge of fucking the game, of what it's about, they're able to fucking convey the messages. Hey, don't get got by these selfish bitches or these selfish motherfucking dudes, because if you do, you're gonna be in hell, your own fucking hell. Because there ain't, on the real, there's no fucking such thing as a hell. And if you believe in that shit, then you need to do your research. Christianity, all these fucking churches, whatever, they created that shit to fucking spook people from doing what the fuck.
Exactly. It's brainwashing. That's the first start of brainwashing right there.
And how do you fucking get people to believe truth? Is to mix a little bit of, or how get to believe those lies?
It's to make them believe you believe.
Well, to make them believe a little bit of the truth of what you're saying, because all fucking man-made agendas have truth and lies mixed into it. But when it comes to fucking nature, that's just been around forever, there is no man-made agenda. There's just the way. There's no, oh, I'm gonna hate on this person because of fucking skin color. I'm gonna fucking don't like this person because of their religion. I'm not gonna fucking dislike this person because of status. It all has to do with nature. If you're gonna be on my team and help the species survive, then you're part of my family. If you're not, then you're a foe, and you're gonna get the fuck out of my zone, because if you're in my zone, you're trying to take what the fuck I'm trying to make for my family, which is love, peace, and family. Basically, boil it down to simplicity. Why get fucking so stupid over fucking square understanding when life is about simplicity?
Seriously. Like that song, Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. I don't know, I like that song.
I heard that song too, and exactly. A simple man. Fucking that's
simple. Yeah, that's a good one. That makes a lot of sense, because it's like, he's a really good singer. I like him. He has a song called Right or Wrong.
Yeah.
I know I'm trailing off subject now, but like,
it's all good.
He sings about how like all he wanted in life was to have them big long cigar, or he wanted to drive them fancy cars and have them smoke them big long cigars and like show off to his freaking parents and all that stuff. And like he finally gets all that, and he goes back and he buys the first plane ticket home to get back and show off all this stuff, and all he finds is his parents' tombstones.
Damn.
So he's like, oh shit, was I right or was I wrong? Should I have left? Should I have left when I was so young just to do all this, just to prove that I was actually something, to come back that they don't even get to see it?
Right. That's real.
You know what I mean?
Hey, E40 put money over heart? Nope. You know what I mean? You need that fucking balance. You know what I mean? The fucking...
No street cred is worth your mom, you know?
Nah,
that's like
totally.
that one dude said.
Yeah, that's some real ass shit. It's like fucking boil it down to simple. And the hunter and the gatherer's fucking relationship, where it's always the man's fault if the species dies, there was no religion. everything was based off of fucking nature and fucking how to coexist with that shit. And just like a woman's is similar to the nature, because whenever she's mad, bitch gets to throw volcanoes at you, throw fucking earthquakes, tornadoes, whatever the fuck, and the man has to dodge that shit, because if he tries to fight it, he going to jail or he's gonna die. Either one. And it fucking sucks, because ultimately a woman knows that if she wanted to fucking try and fight a man, she's gonna lose. But ultimately, the way the system and policy set up, the man always fucking loses when it comes to the cops showing up over some what the fuck they call it? Abuse? Not abuse, but fucking
domestic violence.
Domestic violence, exactly. The man always loses.
Yeah, no, seriously, it was like me and my sister got into an argument at her apartment. Cindy wasn't even there, and the cops even just walked right in because they thought that it was like abuse or something like that. They just walked right in saying that we could have been holding her down or something like that.
Right,
like,
some nonsense.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
The dumbest, not fucking nonsense. Policy is nonsense.
Yeah, and then they like don't give a fuck about like knocking shit over, letting the dog out, all that shit, you know?
So what happened? They busted you down?
No, they just opened the door, busted in. We were like, what the fuck?
Oh,
You know,
then you stopped fighting?
Yeah.
See,
well,
that's
we heard him knocking. We heard him knocking, so we were like, oh shh.
See, that's sibling rivalry, and that's fucking, that right there tells me that your sister loves you like a motherfucker, and she tests you like a motherfucker. That shit needs to stop. But like I said, that's
because
all.
It's all like past experience in the apartment, you know, like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So the cops like already had a reason to come in and shit like that.
Oh, hold up, what?
Because you remember what happened, you know?
Oh,
yeah.
Nigga. Yeah, okay, yeah. Damn. See, that's that bullshit. That pisses me off. Oh, nigga.
Yes, dude.
Danielle, hey girl. I'm telling you right now, that shit's not cool. Ah, damn. Hey, for real, hey. It's upsetting when I hear family get put in situations when they shouldn't be. They should know better, because, like I said, fucking the exceptions to the rule know how to hunt, but the problem is they get too tied up because of their fucking back twisted out, and they're feeling this false love when it's like, oh, you know what I mean? He fucking twisted my back out. I love him. Nah, he just knows how to twist your back out. And like I said, I have family, a sister, who fucking was okay with her man having his cake and eat it too. But like I said in the past, that motherfucker was so selfish, he flaunted it in her face when she told him not to. And that's why ultimately they had gotten a divorce.
Yeah.
And like, what the fuck? If you get a fucking cool ass ride or die, it's like, yeah, go fuck other bitches. I don't want to know about it.
Yeah, come on.
That's a keeper.
That's the one that you put a ring on her finger and you don't say shit.
Well, yeah. Well, you stay married. You don't get a divorce. Like, what the fuck?
But they were married.
Yeah, they were married.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm like, what? Oh.
I didn't know they were married. I thought they were just like dating or something.
No, they were married. They got married and everything. And it's just like, she told him, you know what I mean? Because my sister understands the fucking nature of a man. It's hard to be married to one vagina for the rest of your life. Yeah. It's not in fucking a man's nature. Look at all the animals in the fucking animal kingdom, because a man is a part of the animal kingdom. Okay, except penguins and fucking, okay, you got some insects and all that bullshit. Fucking, yeah, whatever.
No, there are some insects.
They got swans there. They got swans that fucking stay together for life. All that fucking dumb shit. Okay, I get that. But look at the lions. Look at the gorillas. Look at the motherfucker, you know what I mean? Look at all these fucking, look at the zebras.
Mammals, bro. We're mammals.
Exactly. We're not supposed to have one fucking vagina, but the same sense, being a human, being a grown-ass fucking adult, it's about that choice when it comes to, do I want to hurt the person I love's feelings? Because when you boil it down to the root, when you get to fix a problem, you boil it down. Is it reasonable for a person to hurt another person when the other person has been putting you first? It's not.
No.
You know what I mean? If you're always getting put first, and
you should be trying to put that other person first.
Thank you. That's balance. But when the other person is selfish, they're gonna put themselves first,
no matter what,
and then their partner is always gonna put them first, because they're expecting their partner to reciprocate.
They're just bitch and moan all the fucking time.
Instead of act like a fucking bitch. And another thing, when a man acts like a bitch, his woman will treat him like a bitch, because a woman is a direct reflection of the man she is with. If the man is a masculine, she will be a masculine, but an alpha beta in the sense that she knows who the fucking alpha is.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But see, like I said, in the matriarch, I'm an alpha beta. I don't mind fucking hey, you want to take care of the bills? Here's my money. I get to play around like a fucking kid and go cook, clean. That's some kid shit.
Yeah.
Because that ain't shit. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to fucking paying bills, I could do it, but I'd rather not to because I might fuck something up.
Yeah, I do.
You know what I mean? So, but at the same sense, wife's she's better at doing the finances. So
just find your balance.
Exactly.
Dude.
There's a balance.
Just holy shit, that is so true. It doesn't have to be so fucking standard. And
Yeah.
So it's
Like, wife drives better than I do. I got in a fucking car accident in '99. I almost lost my life. Lost my homie's life. The other motherfucker that was in the backseat tried to fucking. Anyway, besides the point.
What happened?
But nah, back in '99, I lost a lot of shit. That fucking Mack truck shit hit me in the side. That was me, fucking 3 dudes in the back, 1 dude in the passenger seat. It was on Highway 101 and fucking, yeah, homeboy Debo flew out the back truck.
Are you serious?
Back of the fucking window, yeah, dog. One of the passerbys stopped because he saw it was his high school mates, and he fucking got out and put the homeboy's Debo's head back in his brain and shit. So
What?
So he'd stop bleeding. And hey, shout outs to Debo, my bad, bro. And fucking J-Bo, my bad, bro.
What happened, bro?
Oh no, there was only 4 of us, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. But fucking, nah, we was out there just fucking ditching school, man. We shouldn't have, because we put it on the coin, heads or tails. Heads we stay at school, tails we leave. We got heads 2 in a row when we did, 2 out of 3. So it was heads we stay and tails we leave. And we ended up not fucking, we're leaving.
Oh.
We should have stayed, you know what I mean? Karma's a motherfucker, man.
God damn.
Yeah, I just was at my point back in high school. I was going through depression like a bitch, you know what I mean?
Same, bro.
So I didn't know, like I was telling you, when they tell you fucking,
Let's leave. You're gonna leave.
No, what they call it, bipolar?
Yeah.
That's just, in my opinion, is some man-made shit where
It is.